Hey guys, this is Heather. Welcome to Find the Adventure. Today we are going to try some unconventional means to start a fire. So in this fuel or fail video, we are going to be using things that we would normally throw away from the kitchen and the laundry room. So I will be exacting revenge on my dryer lint. Alright, this is what we've got going on. I've got dryer lint. In fact, I have a whole bunch of dryer lint from my laundry room, and we are going to try to turn this into a fuel or a fire starter, which I think is very doable. I've got oil. I got this oil 2 years ago, well actually probably longer, because I was going through my pantry and I found it in there, and it said it was best if used by 2 years ago. So it's probably been in there longer than 2 years, and it was hidden. So I thought, well, man, I hate to just throw it away. It's flax oil, and I was going to use it for making health shakes and all that jazz. So I had to get new, but instead of just throwing it away, I thought, why not try something with it? Why not try to make a fuel out of it instead of just throwing it away? So here we go. I've got a bowl. I've got some of this lint. Again, let's be generous with it. Alright, just a joke from my hobo stove video. Anyway, I'm just being silly, but I'm really trying to take this seriously as far as turning this into a fuel. So I'm going to drizzle some of this flax oil into here. Now, I do not know how well flax oil burns. It may not be a real good fuel as far as the oil itself, but it's bound to burn, so got a fork. I'm going to mix this in, just kind of work it around, add more, and I'll be right back with you and show it to you, and we'll try to start it on fire. Here we are. We're just mixing that in there, just squeezing the oil through and saturating all of this lint. It's compacted a lot, and it looks like it's about ready. First thing we're going to try is using it as you would probably a fire starter, just to see how well it burns. And let's get some protection for our surface here. Alright, so I'm going to drop it into here. I'm going to pick up just some random bits of it. Looks like there's all sorts of stuff in there. Alright. Who knew what their clothes were made out of? See, in the hobo stove video, I assumed that just plain lint would start on fire, because obviously there's all these commercials on TV about about cleaning out your dryer and stuff so that you don't have a dryer fire from your dryer lint. So I assumed that, hey, this has got to be a pretty good fire starter, but it didn't work. So that's the revenge. So let's go ahead and try this. Alright, so far so good. It's burning. Let me show you. It's got a little section of it going, whoa, right there. Oh, it's going fine. I don't need to relight it. As we can see, it is burning. And it looks like it's burning pretty well. So my theory is, if we add more to this, do we potentially, you know what, let's do this right. I've got one of my hobo stoves here. I'm going to use it as a windshield. I've got some tuna. This is a 5 ounce. This is what I use a lot for these videos. But there's a 6 ounce. It's kind of taller. Same size, just taller. I'm going to put this in the bottom. Alright. Then, I'm going to put one of these in my little 5 ounce tuna cans. And I'm going to put a bunch of this dryer lint in here and see if I can boil water. Just a big, well, I don't want to overdo it. I don't want a inferno here, because I ended up having to do this on my deck. Don't want to start the deck on fire. So I'm going to grab my fork And my already started fire starter of lint. I'm dropping it in there. Let me show you. There it goes. I'm gonna let that get started and grab something to boil. We got these to put my container on. I've got, again, my Stanley Adventure cup with water. Put the lid on, keep that up so it doesn't melt, and let's see what this will do. Let's see here, it's 5 o'clock sharp, so I will get back with you and as soon as this burns out, and we'll see if we have a fuel or just a fire starter. I will say just really quickly, man, this barely took any of the oil, so this would last a long time. And again, I didn't have to throw it away, I didn't have to buy new, and looks like we got a good thing going, so we'll be right back. All right, we've got a real good flame going there. Definitely. Looks like something's happening. We're still timing it. You can see a lot of black smoke coming up from it. Definitely wouldn't be something you would want to burn inside. And but it's fine. Obviously, regular fire from wood puts off black smoke too. But wow, that's really cooking, man. Let's just see. It's been about 5 minutes. I'm seeing some bubbles, but no rolling boil yet. But wow, it's really doing a good job. So we'll just let it burn. I just wanted to show you how it was doing. Okay, I can hear it. It's starting to come to a boil. It's sounding really good. You can see all the steam and some little bubbles forming. Should be rolling really soon. It has been going strong for about 17 minutes, and I have a feeling we've got a boil, a nice rolling boil going. Oh yeah, whoa, look at that. That's awesome. I'm gonna fog up my lens here. That looks great. Definitely could cook something with this. For sure, could make some coffee, hot chocolate, hot tea, whatever is your jam. It's really going strong still. I'd say we definitely have a fuel here. It didn't take a whole lot of lint, and you're going to throw it away anyway, right? Look at that. That's great. Everything's basically recycled here. So that was really cool. Totally is a fuel. That lint is doing its job this time, and I am really happy to see it. So I'm really looking forward to using it. I think it's really smart to test these things out before you go camping and before you have an emergency that you really need to use this stuff for. And so I'm thrilled that we have a fuel here, not just a fire starter, but a fuel. So I'm just using a oil that had possibly gone rancid and that I was going to have to throw away anyway. Now, on for the next project. Let's see how the next fire starter or fuel goes from the kitchen. All right, it's still going strong, that lint, and I don't want to leave it that way while I go in to prepare the oil from the hamburger. So I'm going to try to put it out using the top of the tuna can. So let's just see how that goes. Wow, it's really doing great in there. Nice. All right, snuffed it right out. That is great. That's good to know. I'm glad I saved that. Don't throw away the top of your tuna can either. All right, let's get on to the next project. Well, that was fun. Now for this next one, we just came from the laundry room, so to speak, and used our lint as a fire starter, or a fuel actually in this case. And we will now take something from our kitchen as a fuel as well. So this is the oil from the ground beef that I browned, and I'm going to go ahead and warm it up. We'll filter it real quick, and we are going to use this as kind of a mini burner or a small stove, and let's just see how this goes. That should be fun too.